Hey everybody, this is Steve Cooper with Balco. Welcome to Coop's Corner. Today I want to talk to you about how to use our architectural submittal package builder. So we're going to start off by going to the main balcousa.com website page. And if you go up to the top part of that, you'll see where it says Architectural Builder. Click on that and it'll take you into the Architectural Submittal Package Builder. Today we're going to build an expansion joint cover submittal package. You can build all different kinds of things. These different tabs show you the different types of products that you can use for your submittals. So expansion joint systems, acoustical joints and partition closures, fire and weather barriers, stair nosings, mats and grids, trench and access covers, and alumitread egress. So we're going to go back to the expansion joint systems. I just want to build a simple small 2-inch joint submittal package that would be typical use for a smaller project. So we're going to start off with, say, our 75 FP. Now the one thing you need to know is you need to know the kinds of products that you want to use. So you want to search the website, figure out what the product models are that you want to be using there, because there's no graphical interface for this portion right here. You need to know what it is you're going to be selecting and using for your submittal. So we're going to pick a 75 FP recessed mount. We're going to pick an exterior system like an epoxy Santoprene seal. We'll pick an RPA surface mounted cover plate. We'll pick an FCWW exterior wall system. We'll scroll down here and pick an LPR roof cover system. And we'll throw in a silicone foam seal system. Now, when you select all those products, the actual model numbers for the joint sizes and different kinds of options will show up in this chart down below. Now, one thing to look for, if you see 2H or 3H or 1H in front of the designation for the product model, so this says 2H 75 FP, that's a 2-hour rated one. So that's going to include a fire barrier with the product. So we'll go down here and just pick a 2-inch joint, 1.5-inch depth. It's got a Metablock fire barrier. That's what that MBF stands for, 2-hour rated. We can go in and pick any other kinds of systems that we want to use in there that we had from our listing. So we'll pick an LPR roof cover, 2-inch system there. We'll pick a 2-inch BCSW foam seal system. Pick an FCWW 2-inch system, maybe an RPA roof cover, expansion joint floor cover plate. So we could build our submittal package right here, but one thing I want you to see is that you're not limited just to the tab that you started out with, expansion joint systems. We could add any combination of things we want to. So if we wanted to add some stair nosings or mats or whatever, we could. A common combination with expansion joint systems would be adding some fire and weather barrier systems. So if we went to the fire and weather barrier systems selection, we could add some standard fire barrier systems just by themselves, or we could add a weather barrier or something like that. So we'll just go down and pick, let's say we want to pick a Metagard thermal vapor barrier system. That will show up as model numbers below the first systems that you selected. So here's our MGTV Metagard thermal vapor barrier systems that we can add in there. So we're just going to add one for a 2-inch joint. Okay, so now we're going to say we've got what we want. We scroll down here to the Build Submittal package, click on that button, and it takes us into this screen where all the products that we selected are shown here and the products included. You'll see under options, details is grayed out because all the details that we're going to use for the systems up there are already pre-selected. It'll also add in color charts if there's color selections for those, installation instructions, technical data sheets. You can add lead data sheets or take them out. You can add fire barrier listings or load data sheets for the floor materials. You can also add extra PDF files. So if you want to, you can just choose a file And let's just say that you have a roof layout drawing that you want to add to your system. All you have to do is choose the file and select it, and you can see where it added that PDF file to your package builder. Now you can go in and type in the cover page information. So we're going to pick one that's pre-selected there, but so I made it Balcoville Apartments in Wichita, prepared by Crystal, and customer service person I set it up as Crystal as well. And we can download our submittal package. And when the package comes in, you can see all the different information, the Balcoville Apartments, who prepared it, who you want to send it to for customer service. Little survey there that shows, ask you how we're doing. Hopefully we're doing well. This is pretty easy to use for you. You have your layouts and details. There's CAD details, the 75 series with the fire barrier included. All the different joint systems that we selected. That MGT V water barrier and vapor barrier system, it showed up in there. That was under that separate tab. Color charts for anything that you need for Santoprene or silicone, or whether you have metal systems that are anodized. Technical data sheets. Roof transitions if you have roof drawings. Installation instructions for all the different products, all the way down to that layout drawing that I added as an extra PDF. So all you have to do is just hit the save button, save it wherever you want to. I'm just going to save it to my desktop. And there you have it. Thanks again for visiting Coop's Corner. Go to balcousa.com, learn all about it.